A sold a watch to B at a gain of 5% and B sold it to C at a gain of 4%. If C paid rupees 1092 for it, what was the price paid by A? So here, let's say A bought this watch for rupees X and then he sold it to B at a profit of 5%. So here he got 5% profit. So for A, X is the cost price and the selling price for A is X plus 5% of X. Now the price at which A sold it to B is the cost price for B, and B then on top of it added 4% and sold it to C. So on top of this, B added 4% profit and sold it to C. Now this amount which C paid to B is given as 1092 rupees. So now with this information, we need to find what was the price which A paid for this watch. So basically here, if we know the price at which B sold to C in terms of the original price, which is X, at which A bought, then we can equate that to 1092 and then we can get the value of X. So for that, we have to find out what is the price at which A sold to B, and then we can find out what is the price at which B sold to C and then equate that to 1092. So for A, the cost price is equal to X rupees and the selling price is equal to, so A sold it at a profit of 5%. So basically A sold it at X plus 5% of X. So X plus 5% of X. So this is equal to X plus 5 divided by 100 multiplied by X, or this is equal to X plus 0.05 X, which is equal to 1.05 X. So the selling price for A is 1.05 X. Now this is the price at which A sold to B. So for B, this becomes the cost price. So this is the price at which B bought it from A. So for B, cost price is equal to 1.05 times X, and now on top of that, B added a 4% profit. So this 4% profit is on the cost price that B paid to A. So the cost price, which is 1.05x. So the selling price is equal to the cost price, which is 1.05 times x plus 4% of 1.05 times x, or selling price is equal to 1.05x plus 4 divided by 100 multiplied by 1.05 times x. So this is equal to 1.05x plus 0.04 multiplied by 1.05x. So this is equal to 1.05x plus, now 4 5s are 20, so 0 and 2 carry over, 4 zeros is 0 plus 2 is 2, and 4 1s are 4. And then we have the decimal at 4 places, so 2 here and 2 here, so we have to add a 0 and put a decimal. and multiplied by x. So this is equal to 1.05 times x plus 0.042x. So this is 1.05 plus 0.042, so 2901. So this is equal to 1.092 times x. So this is the selling price for B, and in other terms this is the cost price for C. But now we have also been given that C paid rupees 1092. So what this means is for C, 1.092 times x, which is the cost price, is equal to 1092. So x is equal to 1092 divided by 1.092. So now let's remove this decimal, and because it is at 3 places from the right, we'll put 3 zeros here. So this becomes 1092000 divided by 1092. So this gets cancelled, 1000. So x is equal to 1000 rupees. So this is the cost price which A paid to buy the watch. Now let's look at a quicker method to calculate this. So A bought it at X rupees and A sold it at 5% profit. So the selling price is X plus 5% of X, or in other terms we can put 1.05 times X. So 1.05 times X is the selling price of A. So how we do it is we put 1, and 1 represents that it is X, and then 5% of X, so which is plus 0.05, so it becomes 1.05 times X. Now 1.05 times X is the cost price for B, and on top of this cost price he added 4% profit. So he sold this at the cost price plus 4% of the cost price. So in other terms, we multiply 1.04 with 1.05x. So this represents the selling price with a profit of 4% on top of the cost price. And now we equate this to 1092. So 1.04 multiplied by 1.05x is equal to 1092. So let me put my calculator here. So 1.04 multiplied by 1.05. So this is equal to 1.092. So 1.092 x is equal to 1092, or x is equal to 1092 divided by 1.092, and again removing this decimal here and adding 3 zeros, so this is equal to 1000 rupees. So x is equal to 1000 rupees.